some more penny hunting. So let's get the show on the road. $72 Denver. Nothing there. $20. Nothing there. $79. Philly. Nothing there. Hey Jim, how we doing? Can you hear me all right? Oh, Jamie, how we doing? 84 Denver. $84 Denver's got the possible DDO. How's everybody doing today? Hope you had a good day. Not seeing anything there. $95 Denver. 95 Denver has possible DDO. Not seeing anything there. $2,000D. Nothing there, but it's oh, not bad. Just another slow day at the office. Wasn't anything special going on. About it. $19.90. I did, I don't know if anybody, Jim, I don't know if you were on this morning or not, but I did get through most of the coins of my sons that we did. Hey, KJ, I think you were on this morning. And I was just telling Jim and Jamie here that we did find one significant find, and it is the Poopin' Horse. So out of that 55 pounds of spare change, I haven't gone through the pennies yet, but we definitely found a Pooping Horse. It's a 2006 Philadelphia, Nevada. And right there, right at the end of my finger there is a big old die cud, and that is a Poopin' Horse. So I did find that in the batch of stuff that I did find. Yeah, a Poopin' Horse. So I'm not sure what the value is, what they sell for, but that is a significant cud right there. So 94 Denver, nothing on the 94s. All right, I didn't know if you were on or not. So did the horse, yeah. So yeah, it was a good find. It is a real good find. I haven't done any research or anything to see what the value is, but it's a pretty good deal. So we got a 97 possible doubling ear, and not seeing anything there, but we'll take a look at the rest of it. Nothing there. So yeah, I'll have to call my son later and tell him that, send him a picture and tell him I found a Poopin' Horse. So he'll be like, what pasture have you been in? Depending on 5 to 15. All right. So yeah, I'll have to call him up and tell him, congratulations, I did find some shit in your change. amongst all the other stuff that I found in there in the change. It was bad. I went through 2 pairs of gloves, and they were absolutely nasty crusty, and I haven't even done the scents yet. Yeah, there are a ton of varieties. 2006, we got a possible DDO. Yeah, there are a ton of varieties. That was the only one I really found that stood out, but that is a big one. So I know there's a Spitting Horse and some other ones to look for, but I didn't find anything that was worth saving, I don't think. 64 Denver. 64 Denver. Nope. 2002 Denver. Nothing on the 2002s. So 1980 Denver. Nothing on the 80 Denvers. 2020. Nothing on them. 74 Denver. Nothing on the 74s. Ooh, that's ugly. Can't even read a date on that one. But I'm going to call it zinc and we'll throw it in the pile. I should just spend it and get it back into circulation. 75 Denver. Nothing on the 75s, but it's copper. Thanks everybody stopping in. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me this afternoon. And checking my videos out. Started a new penny box. First 5 rolls had 4 wheats. Nice. It's always nice to find them wheats in the wild. 95. Yeah, I did that video this morning, and there was a few wheats that I found just pulling, sorting change and whatnot. So he's got some wheats coming. He's got some other nickels coming. I'll have to give him a call later and explain kind of what I got, and next time we go see him, and then we'll have to just drop them off. So I might take a couple of the good ones and put them in flips for him. So then he's got them and he can save them, and him and his son can relish in all the finds. So looking for DDO on the 15s. I think, Jim, you said something about on the reverse. There was something on the 2015s on the JFM. I'm not seeing anything there. In the LB, I'm not seeing anything there. So everything else looks normal. Yeah, I did find a 2009 nickel. That was another great find. Hey, Lisa, how are you doing? Lisa, I was just telling the guys that got through most of the 55 pounds of change that I found, or my son gave me to hunt through. I've done everything but the nickels, and the biggest find out of there was a 2009 Denver and a Pooping Horse. So pretty excited about that. That was a great deal. So I looked a little bit more into. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was all screwed up yesterday. It was every channel I jumped on yesterday, they were having issues with chat, and it seemed like the only ones that would get through is if you put an emoji with it. So that was the only time that you could get something through. 2008 Denver, nothing on them. 23, nothing on them. I'd like to find an extra V on the 23 Phillies, but no such luck. We're looking for a wide AM on the reverse here, and that does not have it. It's got a little bit of machine doubling on the E and the R, but not seeing anything else. Looks like maybe some ghost lettering on the N, but everything else looks normal. (2008) Denver, nothing on the 8s. Another 2015 DDO, we'll look for that. Wait a minute. Oh, that looks like it could be mint damage or post-mint damage there. Take a look around the forehead, lips and the brow, chin. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything there. We'll flip it over and take a look at the JFM and the LB. Nothing there. Nope. (2004) of DDR. So we'll take a look. Might be just a little bit on the G. Maybe not. Hey Garrett, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you hitting the like button for me. That's great. And coming in and saying hi. 2020 Denver. I was just telling everybody I went through the 55 pounds of change, and this was the big buy, or the big find. I got me a nice big old pooping horse. So that was probably one of the coolest ones there. So that and the 2009 Denver nickel. So 81 Denver. 75. 2008 Denver, nothing on them. We just got a dusting here up north central Iowa, so we didn't get a whole lot, so that was kind of nice. 89 Denver. 89 Denver's got nothing on them. Garrett, did you guys get much up in Minnesota? 2020 Denver. 76 Denver. Nice, that's good. I think we're supposed to get a little or a slight chance later this weekend or something maybe. 2014's got possible DDO. This one's pretty beat up, be hard to tell. But we'll take a look. No, I'm not seeing anything. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with me for a little bit until I need to get ready to make supper. So 95 Denver, nothing on the 95s. Oh yeah, 95 Denver's got a possible DDO. Not seeing anything there. No. Didn't get much either. Pavement gone down. Yep. Yeah, it got really nice this afternoon. (2007), nothing on the 7s. 2001, nothing on 2001s. 91 Denver, nothing on them. 88 Denver. Looking for the wide M with the serif. Not seeing no serif on that. So 91 Denver, nothing on them. Can't even read that. 89, nothing on the 89s. 2016 Denver, nothing. 2003, nothing on the 2003s. I did watch a video today that talked about the 88s, and that late in the season, or late in the year, the 88s were punched with the 89 reverse. So that was something I didn't know. 87 Denver has possible D over D. Boy, that could almost be a repunchment mark. Hey, James. Well, that could be a repunchment mark. What do you guys think of that? Is that looking like a repunchment mark to you? Or just looks like wear? Okay. I'm going with your guys' call because I'm new to this and I have not searched enough to really look, and I probably haven't done enough research to even go through them, but I figure if I find something that jumps out at me, then, or something that jumps out at you guys, then I'm not losing out on anything because they're not going back to the bank. So I can always, once I learn more and get more used to looking for errors, I can always go back through them if I'm bored and take a better look. Yeah, I'm the same way there, Garrett. I'm just getting more used to figuring out what is actual machine doubling. 84 Denver. 84 Denver's got a piece possible DDO. And we'll take a look here. Liberty. It doesn't look like anything's across the ear. The eye looks good. The nose, mouth, chin, all that's looking good. And it's a pretty good strike, but I don't think it's anything special. There's lots of stuff you can use online, but I use the Strike It Rich with Pocket Change. Error coins bring big money. So I found it on Amazon. I know there's different people that have links. I do not. I'm not affiliated with anything as of the moment. And I do use it quite a bit. 89 Denver. Nothing on the 89s. Yeah, Cherry Picker's Guide, but you have to be careful which ones you order. So if you're looking for something specific, they do have different denominations in those books. 81. So yeah, pay attention to what you're going to get. Red Book is good. It's got some, but that is more of a value book, and and it does. I've got several copies dating. I usually pick up a different red book every 3 years, and then I probably alternate. I alternate between that and the blue book. 68 Denver, 68 Denver, possible D over D. Not seeing a D over D. We'll take a quick look around the top. Nothing there. And we'll go across the back here. But yeah, I really like the Strike It Rich. I'm probably going to start looking into getting the Cherry Picker Guide. I know there are a couple other books out there, and I've heard they're not as good. So I've kind of stuck to the Strike It Rich, and then I'm thinking about investing in the Cherry Picker's Guide. That was a 69. So, hey, Lovin, how are you? Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. I appreciate the support. Jaden and Marsh, thanks you guys for coming in. 94. 94 Denver. Nothing on the 94s. So just going through a bunch of cents. Boy, for a second there, I thought that might have been a 25, but it's not. 23 Denver. If you guys weren't here this morning, I've been going through my son's change. He had 55 pounds of change for me. And the big find out of there was this 2006 Nevada State Quarter. And it's got the pooping horse on it. So that was a pretty cool find. So, and I also found a 2009 Denver 96. The 96s, nothing on the 96. So 1990, nothing on the 90s. '84. 84D is the possible DDO. Yeah, I think that is, boy, is that I gotta get a closer look at that. Give me just a second, guys. That, my friends, is a die break. That is a massive die crack. It's not, I'm not seeing post-mint damage because it's going from rim to rim. And it's going through the E, not destroying the E. So it's not a scratch, but that sure does look like a die crack. So that's pretty cool. Absolutely, it's a keeper. Awesome. So we got one find. That is great. So, yeah, we got us a 1984. Let me just clear that up a little bit. Die crack. Very significant die crack. So, not bad. Take it. 74 Denver. Nothing on the 74s. I'm definitely going to flip that up because I'm not going to do what I did the last time and go through a bunch of them, set them aside, and then all of a sudden I don't remember what I saved them for. So that's a 92 Denver. 92 Denver has a possible close AM, and it's not. It's all right. 2020. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and hitting that like button. And if you're new to the channel and you got any questions, don't be afraid to ask. Always happy to answer. And yeah, I had like 9-10 different scents sitting off to the side, and I thought, oh, I'll go through them and I'll flip them up and write on the flips what they are. And I started looking at them, I'm like, crap, what did I save this for? So I spent a lot of extra time re-looking at the coins, looking for the errors that I thought or I did find. And some of them I was like, I don't know why I saved this, but it's going to go back in the bucket, which is fine because the buckets are staying with me. I'm not going to return them. And hey, Nick, how are you doing? Hey, everybody, if you are looking for a channel to follow, go to Nick's Super Nick Molnar. Nick, go ahead, drop a link in the chat here. And Nick just hit 5,000 subscribers. So congratulations to Nick. That's awesome. And he will be doing a giveaway one of these days. So yeah, Nick, if you want to drop your channel link here in the chat, so anybody that's not following you, if you go to your own page up in the top right, you hit the 3 dots. You can copy and paste your link right to the chat when you get back in here. Or if somebody wants to drop Nick's link for me, that'd be great. I'm on my phone as well, Nick. That's all I use. So, but 2016. There you go. There is Super Nick Molnar. If you guys haven't watched his stuff, get in there, watch his channel, watch his streams. He does some great content, lots of good information, and he puts on some great roll hunts. 87 Denver. I think I set this aside. This was that one I thought maybe it was D over D, but we're not going to save that. So, but that is the last handful. So I'm just going to kind of show the one find I got tonight was this 1984 Denver. And it has got a really nice big die crack across there. So that is the one find I got for today. And you bet, Nick. I appreciate the videos you put out and all the information you give me. I really enjoy watching your informational videos about Canadian coins and currency. I think they've taught me a lot in this last 6-7 months that I've been on YouTube. So, so yeah, there's the one big find we found today, and that is it for me tonight. Dad Hunts Coins is going to be on tonight. He is doing a nickel box hunt, and he is going to do a giveaway if he hits 75 likes, and another giveaway at 100 likes. He has yet to hit 100 likes. I don't know if he's hit 75 likes or not during a live hunt. But if you guys go to my page and you go to my posts, you will see his link there. If you have not been to his page, check him out. 5:30 Central, or I'm sorry, 5:30 Mountain Time. So check him out. Give him some support. I'd love to see him get up to 100 likes in one stream. And yeah, he's gotten close on 75, but he hasn't hit it. You're right there, Jim. So yeah, I just love to see everybody go up and follow Dad Hunts Coin. He does games, he does year guesses, puts your names on wheels, and he does all sorts of good stuff. Be in there for the early giveaways and everything. Just hope everybody can go in and follow and like him, share his stream, and let's get him some support because he helped me get to 250. So I want to see him at least get to 100 likes. So go check him out tonight, 5:30 Mountain Time. So thanks, everybody. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. And we'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Good evening.